Hey guys, thanks for clicking. So here we are today. It is June 2024 and we are having a heat wave. It's hot. It's pretty early and it's gonna be hot. So today we're doing a little cleanup. We're doing some hedges. We're doing some really overgrown Forsythia. And some other random stuff. You know, again, we're in one of those situations where, is this the perfect time of year to do this job? Not really. But it's when the customer wants us to do the job. So guess what? We have the time and this is when we're going to do the job. So let me show you what we're going to do. And yeah, let's go from there. All right. Okay, so here's the first two we're going to start with today. First, we have this crazy overgrown Forsythia. Now, the Forsythia blooms early in the year, so this one's fine to cut now. This thing just needs to be shaped up a little bit. It's really big and really overgrown, but they like it, so we're going to keep that there. And then we will touch up these Forsythia over there just to keep them in line so they don't get too crazy. Over here by the mailbox, we're going to clean these things up. They've got really big. Nothing crazy. We're just going to shape them up. Same thing here. This one we got to touch up. It's got a lot of vines coming through it. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. But yeah, there's some crazy amount of vines going through, so we'll clean those up, see if we can find where the vines are coming from on the bottom. And then along the house here, we're just gonna clean these shrubs up. They're really getting overgrown here. Try to clean up the line on the walkway. Japanese maple is beautiful, so we're gonna do very minimal to that, but we do need to get it off of the house. So we'll touch that up over there. And same with the other one there. You just got to get the stuff off the house there. Yeah, that's a wildflower garden. It's mostly weeds and thorny stuff. I don't think we're gonna touch it. I think we're gonna leave it just like that. Thing here, this is just a really overgrown bed. I don't know even what you do with that. That's really kind of a mess. But over here we got some hollies. We're gonna trim these up and, you know, get all this hosta off of the house here, make it nice and neat. Over here we got some random stuff growing out. It really just needs a good cleaning up, you know. All of this ground cover here needs to come off of the house. We got to get that all cleaned up and leveled out. Here it's just growing out of the trees and under here, so we'll level that all out and get it cleaned up. Same thing here. These are all in full bloom, and these tiger lilies are looking great. So not a whole lot here, just some random weeds we'll pull out with, you know, those things there. right, guys, so we got these three. These were in the gig here, these last three on the end of the driveway, and they were so overgrown. They were actually growing into the spruce tree above it, so we've got them cleaned up. They're all separate. There were so many vines in there, and they were growing into this the wire from the telephone pole, so we got that free. And the cedar is actually the neighbor's tree, so we've cleaned enough of it up, but these are nice and shaped up pretty good. And over here we tried to get a nice line so that they're off of the fence and they're off of the telephone pole there, but looks nice and clean now. So that's about as far as we're gonna go with those. Those are those two. They're shaped down pretty good. They were so overgrown that I did my best to try to get them neat, but there's another side of there. So now I'm gonna go and try to just clean up those Forsythia down there so they don't keep growing over into the yard. That's my next stop. Okay guys, let me tell you, that was one hot day. So we got the front all cleaned up here, looks pretty fabulous. We got those three, they're all cleaned up and neat, I showed you before. And we got front of the house all cleaned up, these things all shaped nice. We got those shaped. Like I said, I don't like to touch the Japanese maple because it's beautiful. We just needed to get it off of the house. As you can see through here, like on all my videos, I always tell people nothing touching the house. So we have that all cleared off there, nice and neat. Same thing back here, you know, easy to walk between the house. All the vines off, and we have this pine tree here trimmed off of the house. So there's a nice clear gap there. Went through here and just pulled as many, you know, weeds as we could, but everything's flowering right now, so we're just leaving that. And then same thing, you know, up and down the driveway, we kind of like just cleaned everything that's hanging over. Under here, we just, you know, we leveled it out with the trimmer, got everything off of the wall, so it's nice and clean. Up those hollies, they look great. Everything's off of the house, like I said, in the back, off the foundation there, it's nice and clean. We're here. We tried to save the hostas, but it was just so overgrown, it was crazy. There was a stump in there that was rotted. We ended up just being able to smash that out. Then we took the little machine and just kind of mowed through here. So when we come to do the grass, we can keep this kind of cleaned out. That's a stump actually covered in poison ivy. So I just left it there. It's kind of a decorative poison ivy stump. Not everybody has one of those. And that thing over there, I don't know. There's some lilies in there and there's some hostas, so I just tried to take the big weeds out and just leveled it out. One last look from here. Oh, and I did do back there by that garage too. I'm a little lazy and I don't feel like walking over there, so I'm just pointing like, hey, it's over there. We can even zoom in. Look at, see how it's nice and clean? That's called pretty lazy. I'm not sure if you can hear the thunder, and it has started raining pretty good on me right now, so I'm gonna head back to the truck. And here's the last on the other side too. We took care of that, and that other Forsythia, that was pretty much out of control there. So, all right, folks. So that's it. I tell you, that was, again, that was one hot, humid day. Oh my gosh, not the day to do this job, but we did because that's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And you know, if you feel like it, down in the description we leave links to like all the products that we love, and we share them with you. So check them out if you feel like it. Thank you. Peace.